Welcome and hello. This is a support video in HEC ResSim titled Simulation Start Date Must Be After Lookback Date. So you may have encountered this error message when trying to run a simulation. As you see on the screen right here, this is what that error message looks like. Time window error, just like I said, simulation start date must be after lookback date. Now, if that's the error message you get, the first thing to do is check to make sure that your simulation start date right here is indeed after your lookback date. And as you can see in this interface, that is the case. However, the user still got this error message. So what gives, right? So once you've gone ahead and made that check, the solution that some users have found to get around this is to check their time and language settings within their computer. Now, I'm working on a Windows 11 operating system, so what you see on my screen may be a little bit different from yours. But apparently, the US English format for date times is different than some other languages and or any other regions or languages around the world. So what I have on the screen here came from a user who was from Argentina, so I'm guessing this is Spanish. I don't know for sure. And their date time settings were a little bit different. So I'm going to go into System, and then on the left over here, there's Time and Language. And then right now, click on, Language and Region right here. And I have my Windows display language, English, United States. Now, I personally never encountered this problem. If I get this error message, it's because I have my date times mixed up. I fix that and then the simulation runs. But if that's not your case, you may want to add a language. So you click on Add a Language. You select your language here. You would select English, United States. Well, here is English, United States. It's between English, United Kingdom, and English Zimbabwe, apparently, on my computer. I already have it loaded in, so that's why it's grayed out. You can't see it, but you click on that language, or just click on this one, click on next. I'm not going to do that or demonstrate it, but ultimately you're going to get a couple of progress bars. You're going to have to wait a moment. You may have to restart your computer or log out and in of Microsoft your account. I'm not sure 100%, but then you'd also want to make that switch. So I went ahead and downloaded the Espanol Argentina language. I don't want to use that, but I'm just saying you make that selection, see English, United States in this dropdown, and then go ahead and see if that solves your problem. Here's another screenshot showing the settings from the user who wrote into me with this problem and also the solution. So if we go back to language settings, that should be on here. If you click on regional format, it shows you what that regional format is. This is what I have my regional format set as, and I don't have this problem. So if you can get yours looking like this, then that's probably a fix. And then one last screenshot I want to put on here is from a blog back in 2016. Apparently somebody had this same problem. They wrote into the HEC requesting assistance, and then special thanks to the HEC for providing me this information. It basically says what I just did. Many international users get that error message because ResSim only understands dates when the Windows date and language settings are set to US English. So even when the setup of the dates looks correct in ResSim, ResSim may return the error message unless they make the change in the Windows date and language settings. Okay, there's also a link down here to show how to do it, but that link is no longer good. It just leads you to some ads. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I know it wasn't a thorough, cradle to grave, comprehensive demonstration of a problem and a solution, but hopefully it'll get you started on the right direction if you encounter this error, and some ideas on how to fix it, specifically when the error message is simulation start date must be after the lookback date.